she's got one full-blooded sister, and then obviously like most people lean really heavily into the kinship of tribes when you meet them, so you're generally gonna end up referring to them as like brother or sister anyway.
You have a fucking plugin for FF14 style party list.
Look, I'm playing to be a scholar, and if you look in the bottom right, you will see that party list. I'm not fucking looking down there to see people's health every 3 seconds.
No, the vanilla party list for Final Fantasy XI is fucking awful.
Yeah.
Oh,
And speaking of which, hey, if you want to target someone, you target them, right? And you see their buffs and debuffs on the bottom left corner, right next to my compass.
what is the fucking huh?
Yeah, a lot of the regular
really
Final
fun.
Fantasy XI UI is way worse than you would expect because it is as old as it is.
It's still a marvel for what it is. Let's be real.
All right, ready?
Honestly, I'm amazed it's as functional as it is, given, you know, who made it, when they made it.
Okay.
Did not expect that you guys needed me around this week.
Did I?
We will need you around for however long it takes us to find a rep, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh, I never set up. Oh, damn it. Okay.
Right, I'm gonna feel out how it still feels to put you as close position partner. I may end up swapping
It's
to
probably
Sarai.
still
yeah.
it's probably still okay for phase 1 and 2 because even with the nerf, I think Picto is still the highest DPS on those phases. I don't know about phase 4 at all because we lost a lot of our cleave damage, and phase 3 and phase 5, I think you should almost definitely be dance partnering Sarnite for those. Especially phase 3, you should have been dance partnering Sarnite to begin with, and then
Which is 3 is Gaia, right?
Yeah, 3 is Gaia,
Yeah.
and that's the phase where it's almost entirely melee uptime, and Picto only gets like the one raid buff window to begin with. So it's like our weakest phase by a large margin.
Well, I'll see about playing around with it depending on how the differences go here in kill times.
So
I don't imagine it's going to be drastically different.
Yeah, I need to get some.
Worst that happens is we may have to pot phase 1.
Yeah.
Hot phase 1? Heard.
I think the thing that's going to affect me most is the
Red.
change in weaving. Oh, I forgot to put my stream up. I'll do it after this one.
Back.
I think that ate that.
2-4 stack. Red. Blue safe.
I'll move over after the knockback. Meowdy.
Hello.
Blue. 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 Red. Out. 3 south.
Probably didn't even need to send that rainbow drip, so same as normal. And that was with me ghosting an ability earlier before he got untargetable.
And aren't all of your abilities ghosting?
Haha. No, an actual missed that time because I had a half-second delay.
Game.
Oh, yeah. You see how they fucked up Gunbreaker Invul?
Did they?
Apparently, you can die like how it used to be, because before the Invul like took effect before your health dropped. Very
Oh.
pog.
Out.
Right.
Got the Bravo.
Cursed, by
Cursed.
the way.
Right, we don't have expedience. but-
Yeah, that felt really weird.
Mhm.
Play. Wait.
That's right, I switched
Oh.
it back to English.
Ah. Pairs. Pairs.
Oh, the Kiri. Right, I think this is where we're gonna probably see the first big difference.
Yeah, and we were perfectly fine there, so
It means
any
you can
nerf that I
dash
had
with
is being
the
negated
singular
by food, pots, and the other buffs to everyone else, so I think we'll be fine. Overall, we just, like I said, probably just dance partners Sarnai for phases 3 through 5, because I think she'll do more damage in those phases.
Yeah, I will maybe get a second puddle, which will be interesting.
Yeah, you're probably gonna need more help on this puddle because this is where it's really gonna notice.
This phase is spookier for me because I get a ton more like cleave as well on all the crystals.
Yeah.
You got like an extra 400, 500 points. You can just fucking.
No, that seems about the
Lion
same for me,
hearts.
honestly.
Yeah, and Civ's crystal died significantly faster than normal. I'm sitting here on the second hammer thinking this is overkill. The second hammer is usually never overkill. I usually need a third.
Yeah,
To
so
be fair- Go ahead.
I'll tentatively switch to Sarnai for Gaia going forward just to see what it's like.
I will
Yeah,
also
and
pick Sunray.
if you're wondering between phase 4 and phase 5, you do have like a 5 to 8 second window after they become untargetable before we get stunned for the cutscene. Ah, you used extra damage. Okay.
It's like a regular Call of Cleave's worth of damage, but it's still extra damage.
Pretty sounds coming. Debuffs.
Damage, it looks like.
Go.
Like this.
Oh.
Hang on a second. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Bad res time. Oh well.
Let me also pull up my cheat sheet.
My spot heals are really inconsistent with the macros, unfortunately.
1 second. Get my stream up.
Grub.
Oh yeah, I
Nice.
need to pull up the Frumit sheet. That's what I needed to do.
OBS has a fucking update. I wonder if my fucking start streaming button is going to have disappeared. Okay. Do that. Do that.
Are we still gonna be a second? I'm gonna go make coffee if it is.
No, I'm more or less good now.
Okay.
Do you still just want to go make coffee just in case?
So just get your coffee now. So just knock it out.
Fine, I can wait.
We go.
You don't sound like you can. wait.
The
You're not
husky
dressed.
You
morning
really
voice.
don't.
The morning voice, Mina.
Where I like woke up and then it's just like I see a ad. I'm just like the fuck.
Yeah, I just completely fucking missed sending you that message yesterday.
Oh no.
And me.
Back. Delta Bravo.
So I may have just taken that entirely fucking raw.
Hot.
Relatable.
Spread.
Blue safe. Need to swap?
It's done already.
Oh, I know we're
Yeah,
good.
swap.
Yeah. I forgot who was supposed to swap there.
Wow, I actually pressed the reprisal this time.
We're evolving.
We are.
Is that
Red.
the last time it hurt?
Red.
I think I got it last time, but I'm not
Red.
sure.
Red, 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 blue. Knock back 3 north. 10%.
Oh, this man's dead.
Just a little bit. That does feel a little bit more comfortable though. Like I can get out all my flourish like procs out of that, and he's still like at least 5%.
I don't have to AFK.
pre-patch.
Holy fuck. I like hitting the boss.
Why does this cat have to fucking poop now? God damn it, man. Swap out. Delta Bravo.
Oh, this feels super weird without expedience.
Yeah.
I'm so used to like sprinting into the wall.
Look away. Go. Back. Oh, it's fucking stinky. This cat poop. Three.
Thank you.
Pairs.
Is it just me or are the mirror lights fucking blinding?
Cat, what are you doing? Three. Who's in? Fred. Oh?
はアシエン・アログリフ戒律王の巫女世界に真の闇を取り戻す者過去現在未来無限の可能性を一つに集約する
Debuffs. Beast. Last tower. Look away.
Alpha.
闇に祭ろえ
Cool, so you're still calling APOC, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure.
Oh, why?
No, I'm just making sure. Don't worry about it.
Mina's asleep.
Okay.
Swamp.
混沌の闇よ天より下り光を押しつぶせ
2-4 left. I was tagged.
Remember to swap.
So when the heavens fall.
Ah!
Oh.
We've got time, so get people up.
Many healing.
Alright, Genji.
Okay.
She'll be spawning
Now I'm
at
getting
speed.
Mina.
まだ彼女が真に覚醒していない接続が万全ではないのか
I can just move my Indom to there instead.
I could have survived that if I second winded. That was probably my fault.
I couldn't. Because I don't have second wind.
Procure yourself.
I'd rather kill myself at that point. Oops.
That's rude. We're already good. Collapse. They're even. Split your damage. More on Shiva, actually.
But
We're overcorrecting.
Alright, crystallized time coming up. Ready to chuck debuffs. Debuffs out. I'm going south.
I got.
You got debated
not
by
good.
me.
I was running out to my spot and I saw someone else
Ah,
running with me,
goddamn it.
and I.
Yeah, you got debated by me, sorry.
It'll be
Or
four.
or
I'm not making that time.
honestly, seeing this playing out, this is not as intimidating as it looked.
We've done a lot of time in the sim, so
Yeah, I was expecting a lot of visual like overwhelmness, but like it's very clear to me.
I think
It
that's
gets a lot more clear.
That's actually
once you've seen
surprising
it a couple
because
times.
that's actually surprising because the first few times, even still now, I just see a lot of. There's a lot of visual stuff going on. I'm just trying to focus on like specific things at a time for my motions and timings.
I think it depends on where you are.
That too.
I remember having what would it have been? Red ice with the party behind you, so you have 2 ice circles going off at once, makes it really fucking hard to see where you have to run south to not be exploded by the hourglass ahead of you. That was pretty solid though.
I think the only thing that caught me off there was looking at my debuff bar and trying to like pick out what the 2 debuffs that I got from the rest of them.
We go.
Yeah, I accidentally ran out to red ice instead of red wind, and by the time I'd corrected, I think I'd already thrown fear off.
Yeah, I got spooked and I tried to adjust to the other side only to find that the correct person was there, and yeah.
That is probably just going to be a thing that we'll be doing because I see red and I go west before I go south. Basically, I do it in 2 motions.
You could technically attempt a conga, but I think it's way more hassle to try and conga.
Probably.
Back. Two 4 stack.
I didn't take it raw this time, gamers.
Good job.
Yippee.
Back. There. Red safe. Red. Blue. Red. Red.
Oh, that was a horrible lag spike.
Good morning.
Everything just like froze for like a good like 4 seconds.
Yippee.
So glad there was no adjustment needed there.
Knock back. 4 south. Oh,
That's not good.
That's
Goodbye.
not good.
Owie.
I got him.
Can't believe you got a damage down, Dad.
Keep stalling.
Okay, I got it.
137 damage.
Damn. Burnished Glory got hands.
Alright, we go again.
I wanted to go quickly AFK after this pull.
Back. Pairs.
I will probably need to address something real quick after this pull.
Okay.
depending on how fast the pull is, this might be the last one.
Back. Four stack. Red. Red safe.
Oops. Sorry, I did overwrite your addle there. That was my
My
bad.
addle!
That
Oh,
will
wow,
mean
rude.
there's no addle for the next Burnished Glory, though.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye HPS.
I think we
Red.
Red, blue, blue,
Sorry.
blue.
These will also hurt a little bit more.
I don't think these are affected by mid.
They're affected by stuff like
Party mitt, but not like boss
yeah.
targeting.
Party that's not targeted mid. So Addle would
Yeah.
work there.
The addle I think is just for catching the bonus glory here.
Knockback or north.
I was gonna say I think we overheal it by enough that it's not a concern to miss 1 minute.
Yeah. I have the healing set up, especially for my last group, so you don't have to do healing GCDs during the Burnished Glories.
It's just a heads up, just in case it did actually affect anything.
No.
Good morning.
15.
I know there's a couple healing GCDs I could cut in phase 1, but I'm not too hard up for it.
Swap out.
I'm gonna overcap.
Alpha Charlie.
Normal.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side.
Have fun.
Oh,
Oh well.
I got her. I got her.
That was
Recover.
actually the damage. I didn't get the bleed.
Wait.
Wait.
Oh.
Move.
Sorry, Sophie, I murdered you.
Okay, nice, you made it. Are you gonna have stuff with us?
No, we'll go.
We're fine.
Good.
Bravo. Red.
Guess I'll take this spot then.
Howdy.
Then red.
How on earth did you survive that, Sophia?
Built different, incorrectly mostly, but different.
I just watched you tap dance and get fantasy over like 2 puddles.
No, I'm actually pretty good with the puddles. I got mad disoriented because my lilies were all out of swords, honestly.
I watched you dump the first one, then go into the corner. I'm like, oh no, she strapped herself in a corner. You just run over the puddle like an absolute chad.
No, they have a really long delay before they will proc on you. It's surprisingly forgiving.
First one especially.
Yeah, the first one does feel like it's like twice as long as the others.
God, that feels so fucking bad to send a direct crit Lionheart on the crystal that has like 1% left.
Tell me about it. At least Potts will fix that.
A
Probably.
smile.
You're around 11.
助かったぞガイア。あんた見たろ。私はアシエン・アログリフ、怪律王の巫女。世界に真の闇を取り戻すの。
I should not use that there.
現在、未来。
Oh fuck, my movement option is
無
on.
限の可能性を一つに集約する。
Debuffs.
Good.
I'll do what I can, but I don't think I'm gonna get out in time.
What?
I made Dicey down
I
this year.
messed up
Yeah.
too.
Ooh.
Do people need a second after this poll? I forgot.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can do it
Yeah.
back.
Casey probably will be a little busy as well. Give me one moment.
Actually,
Alright,
go get something to drink.
I
Maybe
see
coffee.
there's some
Yeah.
stuff in the ulti alert.
Mina, if you can you mute Discord on your stream? I don't know if you got it set up for that. This might take a while to sort out, so if people are... we need to take a break anyway, so if people want to go and take a break, I will work out how I want to approach this.
Okay, let me go make some tea.
Super appreciate, by the way, the very on the spot, on the moment call tip. And of course, Cinna.
Wow. I want to take a piss. What happened?
Just saying thank you to you and Tip for filling in so often.
Oh, meowdy.
What is KU? KU, Q. Whatever you're going to do.
Kyo is a Omen end boss, and we're trying to get key items for O pop. That's kind of why we're doing everything like once a week. But Kyo just basically needs bodies. So we had to cancel because there was only about 4 or 5 people that came last time, so we just had to cancel and reschedule until now. And unfortunately, the shit that it drops is not useful for me.
I don't know if you have anything you want to weigh in on this with Kosi, but it is open for you to do so.
Yeah, I'm just weighing my words as well. I was mostly just trying to see what you did, just so I can have something to work off of.
Yeah.
So is it just is it your first hammer that falls out of your buff window, Kosi?
My what?
Is it just your first hammer that falls out your buff window?
No. It's I can't. Ideally, at 2.5 GCD, I can get all 9 GCDs in my buff window, but Rainbow Drip is very, very close. But so with 2.48 GCD, I'm usually perfectly fine to get it all in without feeling like I have to play absolutely millisecond perfectly when it comes to that. But that's with runnings to help reduce the drift a little bit whenever I do use off GCDs. All I have to do is just move some of my off GCDs around to larger weave windows like hammers and commons instead of just brute forcing them and getting away with it like I was able to. It's really just the Rainbow Drip, which is 1,000 potency, which may or may not be able to crit. So, I mean, I still want to get all 9 GCDs in because especially that 9th one's 1,000 potency that can crit direct hit, so...
Yeah, I'll be curious to see what the raw damage difference is once we get the funny numbers thing up again.
From what I was kind of mathing it out, it's like 2% for Savage and like 5% for Fru is how much I'll be doing less, so like almost 3,000 DPS, RDPS on my end I'll be not doing.
That does seem to line up with the hit points he seems to be sitting at right now as we're going into the Enrage cast on phase 1. Like normally he's like uber super to like 2% dead, and we're going in at like between 4 to 6 to 8% right now.
Yeah, like I'm holding a lot. Even back before the nerfs, I was holding a lot of DPS in phase 1 and phase 2, so it was like, oh no. The phase I'm already overkilling is gonna be my weakest phase is Big Whoop. It's the phase 4 I'm looking at right now, being like, yeah, this one might hurt the most.
Mm-hmm.
But phase 3, we already probably should have had Sarnai be the one be dance partner there because that's easily my weakest phase even before the nerfs. Though ironically enough, because the things that were affected more of my rotation was actually buffed in Phase 3 because they buffed the filler rotation. That's what I'm doing 99% of the time in Gaia anyway, with only the one weakest buff window there for me throughout the entire encounter.
Didn't they
Phase-
buff the entire Element in Color 2 rotation as well?
Yeah, by like 15 to 20%. Like it's enough that there's already math being done to figure out how much that might affect the rotation overall, where it might be better to just stick to the elemental rotation and just ignore certain paintings if it's getting to near the end of the fight, because why spend 4 seconds to cast a weak portrait when you can spend that same time and potentially get some stronger GCDs in?
I imagine a lot of the hurt to your cleave is coming from the reduced damage hammers are doing on Phase 4 as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute and deafen for a little bit. I need to concentrate on other stuff. I'm getting
Yeah, of
distracted
course. Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Where the hell is mute and deafen anymore on the frickin'...
All the way at the bottom.
Yeah, I don't like this new layout. It's horrible.
Don't worry, when we
moving around, so you don't hurt yourself on it.
That's right. I'll get used to it,
okay, you know,
and in like a
when-
month I'll get rid of it.
No, they won't. I don't think they'll get rid of it. It's just that, you know, like in like 2 years down the line when we're used to it, they'll fucking change it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're stuck waiting for red as it happens anyway.
People are slowly filing in for Kyo, but they are taking their sweet ass time, as is most people in Final Fantasy 11. Even though we put a fucking schedule out to be like, hey, we're doing this right now at this hour.
Game moves slow, so I've got to be slow. Or rather, I can be slow.
I'll have you know I microwaved some water for my tea.
Oh,
Hell
shit.
yeah.
I microwave my iced tea.
Some sort of
Uh,
caffeine to like perk me up a little.
I microwave my
both.
dry iced tea.
Hell yeah.
Did you get your coffee, Mina?
Yes, it's always the shit coffee.
Oh
Some
god,
instant coffees are pretty good though.
dude.
I mean,
Gotta
it's
feel so.
I mean, it's
With
not it's not like I'm saying shit because it's not very comparable to like actual coffee ever. But this instant coffee is not that bad. It's a brand from Taiwan because my parents like Taiwan brands.
Yeah. I know we have some like dry some sort of coffee. They look like flakes or something like that, but they like melt whenever you put them in
yeah.
water.
You just put one in your cup and just drop water on it or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I've developed like a taste for instant coffee after using it for a while. The trick is actually to, with most brands, mix it with cold water first.
Oh, probably because it just burns the stuff
Yeah.
first if you add hot water.
Yeah, if you mix it with cold water to dissolve it and then you add the hot water, comes out way better.
I thought you guys had already talked to Ari about the replacement. Because I remember
I spoke to her yesterday. The issue is that I think that I probably that I definitely should have like opened this discussion with her sooner and like just kind of like put it on the table and just been like, hey, yeah, like this is a thing that we're considering. The issue is, or the reason that mistake happened, it's twofold. Firstly, like there was a lot of discussion happening with me and Kosi, and I just kind of like skipped over the step that like Eri probably needed to be like involved in that discussion in some way. It was just like, oh, I viewed it as like, oh, the discussion's already happened because me and Kosi have talked a lot about this, and just fucking completely, you know, skip the fact over that, like, yeah, Eri probably should have, you know, been made aware of what was going on. The other thing also, like, as I said in the post, or the response there, is that we were like that wasn't like an easy decision for us to make, to just be like, oh yeah, like Eri's the problem, let's get rid of Eri. We've kind of been like just looking at everybody, noticing like, okay, like, yeah, Naya has some like inconsistency here, Fia has some inconsistency here. Like, the issue really was that, like, as a group, we are largely like, yeah, we have a problem with consistency. Individually, we're all pretty consistent, and it's very difficult to identify like one person as like the problem. So it was basically like we made the decision that like we wanted to replace Eri at like, I don't want to say like it was a split-second decision, but it was mostly just like a point of like, we have to make a choice. We have to pick someone at this point, because like we need to see like what we can do to make things improve. And it was just a shitty decision to have to make, both in terms of like the fact that we had to make it in the first place, but also like the fact that it's not really a decision that I feel like super confident in even now. It just kind of, it was getting to the point where like something kind of had to give, and it felt like we were essentially spinning our wheels on that discussion for a really long time. I'm still not like, yeah, as I said, like I'm not super sure like this was the right decision, or whether this is the decision that yeah, whether this will help or whatever. Yeah, that will help the most or whatever. So it's rough. Combined with like all of the shit that like I personally have been going through. As I said in the post, I was not in a good position to be the one like handling that decision. It should have been gone to Kosi, or it should have gone to Kosi, rather than me being the one that was handling it there.
I feel like the only thing you can do now is kind of just like wait and feel out and just observe to see if anything changes.
Pretty much, yeah. Going forward, I think that I will try and be a little bit more transparent with stuff which is going on, sort of like in the fucking management room, I guess. It's a difficult thing. It's a difficult topic for us to approach, because we can identify that there is a problem. We just struggle to identify like exactly what the problem is, exactly what we need to do to resolve it. And my feeling has been that if we are discussing that in the channel that everybody can see, it's just going to feel like shit for everybody, because it's going to create this situation where everybody is going to be sitting there wondering, am I the problem? Am I the one who is being talked about in terms of like, you know, like a replacement needs to happen type deal? And I really wanted to avoid people sitting there feeling like the axe was hanging over their head. But people deserve a little bit more warning before I don't like this metaphor, before the axe falls, I guess, before the axe drops.
Joke's on you, I always feel like I'm on the chopping block.
You're the only person thus far who has cleared in the static group.
Mm.
No. Yeah, no, I guess Red hasn't. I was gonna say Red and Kosi are very close, but they haven't.
Yeah, I mean, All right, I'm gonna do take two on that one.
I believe in you.
I tried to.
Red Zone.
I spent like 20 hours on the days before patch, just trying to go and I couldn't survive at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like once like discussions on replacements were being done, I definitely took it more as an opportunity to really try and knuckle down on the mechanics in my free time. That's just seen me simming a lot when we're not playing 14.
You're simming more than I am.
Yeah, I really want to be like, because we're at that point now where we're like 12 plus minutes into a fight, and like that really sucks to be like that one like sore point. And nobody wants to be that sore point, especially not me.
Yeah.
Last night, my other group was having some bad issues with X's, and it turned out there was a DDoS that, for us, was only affecting our Bard.
Wahoo. I thought you said X's for a second, and I was just like, hell yeah, buddy, I know how that feels.
Well, yeah, I mean, that would be kind of on brand for bards.
Yeah, true.
You know what? You're right.
True.
When you're right, you're right. But this poor Bard died 4 times in P5.
In order to get to Reading Guy, he needs to go for his 7 evil exo lines.
There's only 6 of them.
Sort of like the blooms. 6 blooms. You get to do more of the trial later on. Huzzah.
Yeah, but I don't envy that decision you or Corsi had to make, Des, especially when it comes to like when a good portion of the people you've raided with are people you've raided with for years.
Or just close friends.
Yeah.
It's rough. And I really wanted to I hope to stress to Ari that like this wasn't a personal decision, and I hope that she realizes that. I think she does, but it doesn't make it suck any less for her.
I think it's probably just also because she's blindsided, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think that's probably the main thing. I have like sort of like generally addressed sort of like the, hey, yeah, like we're inconsistent, can people like lock the fuck in? And I think that I should have been a little bit more direct in that. And I think even if we were on the fence about like, oh, we don't know like who we want to have this discussion with, I probably should have just had this discussion with everybody who was under consideration, right? So,
I mean, a lesson learned, right?
yeah, pretty much. This is sort of like, yeah, the first sort of occurrence of something like this really happening within the group, and yeah, it has been very sort of enlightening, I guess, that yeah, we need to handle things differently in future.
Be right back. My back pain's starting to flare up.
Oh no.
We really are just a raid of a broken biscuit tin of human physicality.
Oh yeah, we're all like,
I've
I think
been
we're
a
all in our
disabled
30s
person.
Yeah, I'm
Same.
pretty certain we're all in our fucking 30s now, and like, fuck, dude. I'm tired.
Yeah, I slept really good, but the problem was I slept really weird, so I have like this like dull pain in like my fucking sternum because my body went, haha, you slept wrong.
No. Yeah, I'm... It's far night. I'm pushing 40 and also have a broken back. It's fun.
Damn, I can't believe Fia had her back broken.
No, I totally did. I was fighting Yoshi P for the Black Mage changes, and he just like picked me up and slammed me down on his knee.
I don't want to look up. I don't even want to fucking swap to Black Mage. I think I'm going to make myself sad if I do.
I am going to be raiding on it again, I think.
I think the worst part is that like it's made Black Mage easier for a caveman like me, who like just wants to play it casually on an alt. But like, I'm so sorry, Black Mage mains.
Black Mage is the only caster I've not leveled up to 100 yet. Like all my other DPS and healers and tanks are all 100. Black Mage is just sitting there as an anomaly at 90.
Yeah, I mean, technically, like, it plays the same. It's just that you can't fuck it up now.
Without the pressure, it's not as exciting. Like, it felt rewarding because there was a penalty if you didn't do it right.
Yeah.
But now it just sort of is, whatever.
I guess it's the only class in the game that was like that, though, really.
You can fuck yourself up pretty bad on Bard.
I guess.
Yeah, if you die, your songs go out of alignment. You know, I just fuck yourself.
I mean, I guess you can fuck up on melee by like doing your combo out of order, but like that's such a basic, like a fundamental part of the game that like that doesn't really register to me as a feature of a class, right?
I think,
Yeah.
like,
I think it was literally just Bard and Black Mage that had like actual failure states.
Yeah, because if you die immediately going into a song on Bard, that's 45 seconds of no song downtime, so you can wait for them to
Yeah.
resync. Like, you could force songs, but then everything falls out of alignment, and you want those 3 codas to be in alignment for your burst window.
Yeah,
think
it's awful when the Bard dies.
I need to really brush up on my Bard. I felt really icky about it doing it in
Yeah, I think
replays.
the larger issue as well is just that, like, now that stuff is kind of like forced on Black Mage, you don't sorry, you don't have the fucking throat. You don't have the funny little optimization things anymore. You can't play around with the
Yeah.
timers or
And I was actually not a fan of Black Mage starting in Heavensward because I felt like at the time they raised the skill floor like too much and it didn't feel rewarding anymore because it only felt punishing.
Mhm.
And then they had like a good balance in Endwalker, I think. It was a really good balance of reward versus punishment.
Hello, Red.
But I'm a fighting game player, so I just adapt. If the changes suck, it's whatever. I can still just learn the
Right.
new version.
what fighting
Wait.
game do you play?
I traveled and competed in Guilty Gear, Melty Blood. I actually got my start with Melee.
Okay, hold on, one second. Let me unmute my Discord on my stream. Hey, what fighting games do you play?
Guilty Gear and Melty Blood.
What
Hell
did
yeah.
you start with?
I actually started with Street Fighter 2, but Melee was what I first competed in.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, this new Discord UI is actually awful.
It really is. I hate how big the like user panel on the bottom left is.
I just hate the overlay. This overlay is awful.
I did that bit because I have one of the TOs for Evo in my stream chat right now.
Oh, I remember him. He did for Savage for like 2 weeks and said he had to go, right? And we're
That
somebody
was,
else.
that is her, and it was a very complicated issue that I don't
Right.
really want to get into.
That's fine. I'm just saying. I think I remember that.
Yes. Yeah, she raided with us in Anabasios and cleared through M1, M2, and dipped out during M3 because of other things that went on.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh my god, hold on, this needs to not ever happen. It's telling me what games my friends are playing. I don't want this information on my HUD.
Oh, that's normal. That's been a thing for a while.
I've never seen it before.
Like on your overlay or on
On my overlay, yeah, on my overlay. It's like
Not first, honestly.
it just told me that Jet is playing Final Fantasy, and I'm like, I love Jet. I don't want to play Final Fantasy with him.
I think it goes away after a while, but yeah, that's a thing with play. You can also go back to Legacy overlay, I believe. So I think that's what I'm using because apparently new overlay does not play very nice with some plugin stuff, and it's really weird.
I've just always had overlays off because they were crashing my games at one point.
I'm running the legacy overlay myself.
I see there are many blocks of text. How important is it that I read them before raid?
You don't need to read them.
Understood. Thank you.
The only stuff that you really need to know from it is that Eri isn't raiding with us anymore, and
Okay.
we could have handled it better. I think is the gist of it, really.
Understood.
So Tit and or Goosey will be subbing in for us until we're able to find a permanent barrier healer. We are looking for a temporary replacement for you for week 1 of Savage, I think, as well.
Yes. My group thinks that it'll take 3 days, so in theory, I should be available Friday.
I think
But
we'll probably
yeah. Do the whole
we
week.
don't. Yeah, we don't want to like randomly drop a guy who's come in for the whole week and then we tell him, "Lol, Lamal, actually we only need you for these days. So I hope you didn't make arrangements around this." Smile.
Understood. Yeah, that's totally fair.
You know, listening to like all like my friends who are like relatively inexperienced where they're setting up groups and then talking about the issues and the problems of running a raid group, I am so glad that I have a somewhat like decent like shroud of people to like associate around when it comes to raiding.
Just hope that the schedules don't misalign somehow randomly down the road.
Yeah, that's the worst part. When you've got a group that's actually good and people's schedules change.
That happened to my groups that have been raiding Shadowbringers, but I knew them since like Stormblood.
Yeah, like I definitely for sure need a break after we clear through, but like depending on how like early people are gonna go before we go into Savage will probably determine how long I take a break for. Like I'm thinking probably at minimum 2 weeks.
This overlay driving up the wall.
On Legacy Overlay, then you don't have to see that shit anymore.
Or just turn it off.
I think I
works
fixed
too.
it by going into registered games and then just actually manually just turning off all overlays for all games, and it hasn't been a problem for me.
That
Though I
works
see
too.
Discord has an update. So maybe I'll click that and it'll undo everything I've been trying to do.
I also see Discord has an update. Naya, that Lalafell you saw is one of Cell's friends.
Okay,
I
I have
hate it
Legacy
so much.
overlay enabled, but it hasn't updated on. It still looks shit. How do I?
How do you fix the client? You don't. The client's just like this.
It's gonna put your like it puts for whatever reason it's putting the someone talking thing over where my enemy list is.
You can move it, I think.
Yeah.
As if you pull up like the actual like full Discord overlay in game, I think you can drag the voice widget around.
How do I drag? Oh, how do I get to that?
I believe the default is, I want to say shift. I want to say it's shift ampersand, or no, not ampersand. Sorry, shift. Fuck, what's it called? What's the @ symbol called?
Tilde? Oh no.
I mean, I may.
It's the backtick, shift backtick.
Yeah, I may have rebounded, to be fair. So
I
Yeah,
also
that-
rebound mine.
By
Yeah,
default,
check,
it's
check under
shift,
key
it's shift.
bindings in the Discord settings and see what it is.
Yeah, by default, it's shift backtick, which for, I mean, if you're on a European keyboard, that should be below escape.
I actually don't know what I set it to on mine now. I set it to some key combination that I do not use and intended to forget, and I have forgotten it because I do not want to use Discord overlay.
What sucks about
Um,
the overlay is that you can't like disable it with a hotkey now. Apparently, I think.
It should be fine. It should only take maybe about a good 15 minutes before my pain medications start kicking in, and like I'll be fine.
Oh my goodness! So what happened?
The normal of I have excruciating back pain flaring up, and I'm bleeding a lot.
No, I'm
Just
no
another
medical
day at
expert.
the office.
Yeah, I'm no medical expert, but blood isn't meant to bleed.
if you're a woman, yeah, it is.
Oh, I forgot to change my freaking portrait. So I saved a duplicate for Fru, but I forgot to save a portrait for that.
Ah, yes, the Kosi DMB picture.
Yeah.
Don't pull. I'm still trying to get rid of my overlay.
I mean, you're the one that pulls.
You're
so-
the one that pulls.
Don't pull.
Excellent.
You hear that left hand? Don't push W.
Or left on the control stick.
Ah, yeah, that's right. That's right, controller. Meanwhile, my middle finger's like, but I want to touch the W.
Okay. That works.
You good,
My-
buddy?
That's my push to talk.
Nice. It's a good button for push to talk, I'm not gonna lie.
It's a number pad multiplier button. I don't ever use it for anything.
I've just got my push to talk on a thumb mouse button.
I need more mouse buttons.
Ignore that countdown. Ignore that countdown.
Oh,
That was 5 seconds, yeah.
The Picto and the
Oh.
Red Mage are both standing here unamused by that.
How long do you guys need?
I am too. 15 seconds.
16-second countdown starting now.
No.
They needed 15 seconds before
I
the
need to
actual
precast.
okay. Just do it one more time. Just do it one more time.
10 seconds when you're ready.
Incredible.
10-second countdown starting now.
I was waiting on it being 5 again.
Yippee!
The frog?
Tell me you don't play Dancer without saying you don't play Dancer.
Countdown Prague, let's go!
Red. Back.
Excuse me, macro.
Alpha Charlie. Back. Red. Blue safe. Well, Blue. Red. Blue. Red. Knockback. 4 north. Keep getting.
Well, that feels great being able to just roll straight into my next standard step without having to pause.
$15. Swap out. Four. Look away. Go. Back. Bravo. Red. Three. Who's in? Red.
見たろ私はアシエン・アログリフ戒律王の巫女世界に真の闇を取り戻すため過去現在未来
Okay, I'm awake.
一つに集約する
Debuffs. Look away. Oh.
Bro.
Can LB?
Looks like North Rewind didn't go out.
Oh, my
Vogue,
tank's
Vogue,
gone.
Vogue, Vogue. Oh, I'm dead.
In time, sorry. I don't know where that's going.
Oh, my body!
Yeah, my tech step's gone, by the way.
This is gonna be fun.
No swap.
混沌の闇よ天よ下り光を押しつぶせ
1-3 right. I was tapped.
Yeah, we ain't gonna make it. Goodbye.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Chief.
Bye-bye!
That was my fault. I'm sorry.
I am noticing there. If I'm 20 seconds west or east, so last orb bait, I'm going into that stack in the middle with like half HP.
Yeah,
That's killed me twice now.
going into that with low HP is normal, but that time we actually had an eruption. The people coming in on low HP, I can usually get Tetragrammaton on.
Let me check real quick.
Oh,
Because
that was my fault. Sorry.
I died to raw damage, not the dark eruption that came immediately after.
Mm.
Because I was at like 70k HP because I took the orb.
I'm used to a bit more mid there, I think.
Do we have magic barrier for that mechanic?
For which one?
Ultimate relativity.
It's only available for the first 2 explosions. Because I press it as I go out for the first 10s, and during that, like, whatever, the first 10 seconds go out.
Okay, Mitch sheet says for explosion 3 and rewind.
Okay.
He might.
Guess
So
I
it
can
might
play
be
that wrong.
worth swapping
Yeah,
it there.
Yeah, I can swap it, no problem.
Yeah, I've been dumping my Samba on Dark Eruptions 1 and 2, or Dark Fires 1 and 2.
That's about when. Yeah. So Samba goes out for 1 and 2. Barrier can go out for 3 and rewind. My reprisal goes on 3 and rewind as well. I don't think the reprisal actually covers the hits though, because I think that maybe it does. I don't know. But it definitely covers the Shell Crusher.
It doesn't cover the orbs because they're like their
Actually, no, it doesn't
own
cover the
unique
Shell Crusher.
entities.
That's Red's reprisal on the Shell Crusher. Okay.
Yep. Sometimes it barely comes up in time for a Shell Crusher. Or
Yeah, I
whatever
think
the hit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's based on how early you use it for the ultimate relativity cast.
I usually put Adol for the Shell Crusher though as well, so
Yes. Yeah, your Adel should be going there. Yeah, I think we're good.
How long a countdown do we need?
10. 10's fine.
10 is fine.
Okay, it'll be 10.
Like, I've got so used to 10, I've reworked my entire rotation all the way through the fight on 10 seconds.
Yeah, most answers pretty much just roll with the 10-second and they just make it work.
Yeah,
But
15's
it's-
like
you
super
do 10 for
ideal.
prog, and then
Right.
you don't want to reprog.
Yeah, 15's super ideal because it means I can get hopefully a second or a second last dances and more saber dances into my 2-minute window, but it doesn't really matter.
Right. Delta Bravo. Red. Red. Blue safe. Blue. Red. Blue. Red. Out, all leaving towers. In. In. Alpha Charlie. Look away. Go. Back. Charlie. Pairs.
I'll always come back to you, Kosi. I'm just.
Okay. And I can also just move up because I'm doing a hammer there anyway.
For support. Who's in?
闇を打ち払う
Fred.
Oh, sorry, spread.
I think we're dead. Goodbye.
About to report a murder.
どこまで
You can do it, Sarai.
Fuck you, Sarnai. You're going down with me.
内なる光を利用してやろう
And thus
What if
the
we
true
have
nature
hands?
of healers is revealed.
I mean, do you not see the guns on my back?
What if we held hands under the
Banish.
whatever the fuck, the banish? Yeah.
Good news is my pain meds have kicked in.
50% of the time, that'll work.
You just had to sacrifice Sarai for it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
A little pain for less pain.
Of several
Fred.
million damage is a little pain.
That's livable. Just need to play samurai.
Boy, I love Bamurai.
Fred.
I got that banana.
Alpha Charlie. Fred. Fred. Fred safe. Red. Blue. Blue. Red. Knockback. More north. Keen. Out. In. 1-3. Look away. Wait. Four. Pairs. Three. Who's in? Fred. This instant coffee is doing nothing to help. Please send help.
Just get an IV drip of caffeine straight into your veins.
I was gonna say, have you considered Dolly caffeine?
They consider cutting caffeine out altogether.
Have you considered boofing it?
Nope.
Whereas the options there were more coffee, no caffeine, or boof it.
If you're not starting your day with a coffee enema, are you even starting?
Nope.
But I feel like that's something you've considered before too.
Considered.
You know what?
Please.
Best part of
No.
waking up. Is Folgers in your cup?
Folgers in your butt.
This doesn't look good, gamers.
We're fine. Not even close.
Yeah.
It would probably help if I switched my dance partner back to Kosi every time we wipe.
I noticed, but I didn't really say anything. I thought, maybe so nice. This is better overall for the
I
group.
have no idea. I've not been running ACT the entire time we've been progging this.
You can't because the parsing plugin is still not ready.
But for our entire time progging this fight, I have not used ACT at all.
Proud of you.
Just kind of forgot to switch it back to Kosi.
Debuffs. East, east. Oh, I already placed magic barrier. Sorry, that's my bad. I killed myself by walking into the laser. I'll take the race later.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
well,
not
I'm...
supposed to happen.
I got so distracted by that, I just fucking forgot to run out. That was my bad.
All my friends are dead.
That was my laser. You killed yourself on. You killed yourself on it because I think I had a time trying to bait it.
No, you're
Because
fine.
I
I could
ran
have
through
moved.
the hourglass and then realized, oh, I need to like be not on this side of the hourglass. So I ran back and ran back too far, and then I was just doing this fucking dance back and forth over the spot where I actually needed to bait it.
You're fine. I should have just waited an extra second. Could have waited. I just. Partners, pairs. Josie, are you ever used to the idle timings for on the mid sheet, like in PF, also with spread?
Red.
Delta Bravo, spread.
Repeat that one more time. What were you asking specifically?
I was wondering if I should change my idle timings to match to go along with the faster ones on the FMVG
Pairs.
mid sheet. Thank you.
Yeah.
Red safe.
Sit, yeah.
I will need a little bit of extra love for the next buster because I
Okay.
spent 40% by accident. I'll remind us a bit close to the time.
Ours are only different for phase 1 and phase 2. I have us go back to the PF normal timings for phase 3 onwards, so it's no big deal.
Okay.
I'm used to it.
Blue. Red. Blue. Red.
I'm only not addling that first cyclonic break right now because it is causing me to clip, so I'm just like, we don't need it there. I'll just do without until things are back up and running again.
Okay.
Reminder, I will need a little bit of love for the explosion here.
Oh, you got a crit shield. Let's go.
Well, out 3 mid.
Thank you.
Keep
Yeah.
going. Well, with the DPS changes, at least it lets me get a little bit more gauge in phase 1.
Yeah, it just means I'm actually using 2 GCDs I normally hold for Shiva, and they're not. They get wasted otherwise.
Means I get my full
15.
powder combo.
The changes make Das happy. I am unhappy.
I mean, it was very inconsistent before.
In
Swap.
swap. Alpha Charlie. Look away. Wait. Go. Got him.
Close. No reprisal.
No problem.
Four. Pairs. Or support. Oh.
Uh-oh.
闇を打ち払う
Two's in.
Pairs.
Oh, I was gonna.
Excuse me? I was definitely in that.
I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe I just ran out too quickly? I don't know.
Let's...
I was trying to put Benison and a Teddygrams on you, but I think we were on opposite sides.
Let's take a short break real quick, like 5 minutes or so.
Maybe not, but they didn't seem very responsive.
Was that just damage for you?
I'm not sure.
That's what it looked like to me. That's what it looked like to
Yeah.
me, but I can't check.
Yeah, it looked like it was just damage. I was trying to get Benison and Teddygrams on Mina, and they did not land for whatever reason.
What is going on out there? What the? Music just cut off. Oy.
Alright, I'm back. I just wanted to make a quick sandwich.
Oh, there you go. Never mind. I just had to click back in. Okay. That or that's just the natural break in the music. You're right, water does sound like a good idea. Did I ever think to do this or no? Let's see. I did remember. Okay. Good.
Somebody has reminded us that the Moogle in Gridania has a free Fantasia.
Right, I should go.
Oh, that's right.
New
I thought
one.
I thought that wasn't coming to later.
No, it's now. It's another one. It's for 7.2 patch. So
We might as well go pick it up.
I like free Fantasias.
free?
Yeah, it's all the changes they're doing. They're like, well, yeah, people are gonna get pissed about this. We might as well give them something to shut them up. I love my gag Fantasias.
Naya, you've heard the joke, right? Welcome to Fantasias Anonymous. I see a lot of new faces here, and frankly, I'm disappointed.
I'd be disappointed if I saw my face too.
Yeah, during T-Prog, I pulled the good old Fantasia prank. Our white mage was complaining that my Mikote was too small, and she couldn't pick me out in the chaos of Phase 1, so I came back as a max height Rogadin.
I Fantasia at the mid M4S prog at one point during a break.
Oh, my fellow Baumungians, hello!
Aloha! Except this one, they're fake.
I mean, I was here when it was called Fabul, so fuck off.
She's a tourist.
This is my ancestral home, and I have a legacy character on this server to prove it.
Where are
Ancestral
your
home
papers,
is
Sophia?
Sardicanos.
What?
Where are your papers?
I left them in my other pants. The ones my other cat girl is wearing.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask you to take a ride with me.
Whoa.
Oh wait a minute.
Only if you've got the handcuffs.
Can I
Only if you've got the
rephrase that?
handcuffs.
Can I rephrase that?
Do you have the handcuffs?
Fuck.
Yes, and
Damn, I can't intimidate these people for shit. They're all like, ew.
don't threaten us with a good time.
Silence,
myself.
French.
You were despicable.
I love that one of the new cephalopod monsters is just named Shulu.
Oh shit. Was that? Yeah, that was rationing manual going away. But I remembered to pop food in time. Never mind.
You know, I don't hate my character Vanilla.
I mean, I feel like if you have such a massive dissonance from your character that you can't stand seeing them vanilla, you're doing something wrong.
I mean, my aura is that way, but I just don't like aura normally, so...
When we blew.
I think the only thing for my character is that I would like a different hair. But that's...
Yeah.
Like, the hair that I have currently is, like, one of the best, like, compromise, I guess.
Yeah, when we don't have plugins, I change my hairstyle. The one that's a little closer to the modded one I use.
The thing I want them to fix with my character is let me wear the goblin outfit as a Viera.
You know what? Valid.
Dude, there's so many hat pieces. I wish they would stop making like new hat pieces where Vieras and Hrothars can't wear them. I'm just like, fuck you guys.
It makes no sense for a newly released headgear to just not exist on Viera and Hrothgar.
They're
Yeah,
a small indie company.
I understand like old, like they don't want to do like the old stuff. Like I can totally understand that, but like new stuff, it's like, come on, guys, come on.
My favorites for like Mikosi are like wearing hats that have we got like ear holes sewn onto them.
Yeah. My magical girl cosplay. Mainly because I just like this weapon for Picto on this one.
The Black Mage weapon from M4S is like really good for a magical girl glam too.
Like, look at it! It's so fucking cringe!
What is that weapon? Is that the coffer weapon?
Yeah. From the treasure maps.
Yeah.
It's a 10 out of 10, honestly.
And then for White Mage, I really like just the Lunar Bunny one.
The Benui Crescent.
Yeah, and like
Good
when you
weapon.
do Savage Aloe Aloe, then you also get the nice little glow effect for it.
All right, yeah, that's something they added, right? It was the
Yeah.
the go to the tome weapons.
Oh, they added new framer shit for fruit clears. Oh, I'm gonna fucking tinker around.
Yeah,
with my portrait.
I'm using mine. It's I like it a lot. It's nice.
It's so pretty.
Yeah. They also added Moghouse Orchestrion role to the Venture Shop. So, fuck yeah, right?
Oh, the Furu Venture Plate thing looks really nice.
I don't know if we're ready to go back in. Doing a quick-
We're waiting on DOS to finish their
Okay.
food.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be using that once we clear.
Yeah. it looks really
Understandable.
nice.
I can get rid of my weapons refrain one. Weapons refrain one looks so like simple in comparison.
So pretty. Look at the pink and the yellow.
Perfect. Once I fucking get it.
I only just realized I didn't have the actual portrait frame that goes with it on. And it is fake.
How the fuck did they get on top of the lamppost?
In Kugane?
No, and next to the Wandering Moogle in Gridania.
You jump from the canopy.
I assume you get up on like the rocks and you hop lamppost to lamppost.
Where is the Fantasia in Gridania?
It's next to the one. It's next to Umitra. You know, at the adventure, the achievement exchange.
Up Kalu Falls.
Got it. Thank you. Oh, it's not showing for me. Did I already have it?
No, it doesn't show up on the compass or the map. It's
Just
like
talk to the Wanderer Moogle and there'll be an icon above its head.
I don't know why I expected Quick to round the corner when they're not even on the same server.
You know what? Valid.
Oh, you just talk to it and it gives it to you. Interesting.
Yeah, they've given out 3 of these now.
I have 5, and I've only ever. I don't think I bought a Fantasia.
I used one of the free ones from this expansion to fix my eye color, if I recall.
There's one free one they gave with Heaven's Ward when that was released because of Aura. They then gave us another one retroactively for getting through the level 50 MSQ. They just made that just like a, here, you made it to 50, here's your free reward as a Fantasia. And then I think they've recently started adding them just because of the graphics update. So we had one free one with Dawn Trail, and then this most recent free one. And I think there was automatically another one you got either from logging in X amount of days or just vanilla.
I think there was one as a login reward at one point, yeah. And there was
so I
also
think-
another one for legacy players.
I don't think it was a login reward. I think it was a veteran subscription reward.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Well, they're essentially that's essentially this game's equivalent of login rewards. Having
'Cause-
subscribed for X many days.
Because you get like you get one for having the ARR Collector's Edition, I think it is. It's like 200 days
Heaven's Ward
subscribed.
Collector's Edition.
Is it Heaven's Ward? And there's a whole bunch of others. There was 2 from the Wandering Moogle here. There was one in Ulda at the start of the expansion.
I feel like I should change my character, but he's so perfect. Why would I change him?
What are we waiting on?
I don't know. I mean, we did have a 7 out of 8 ready check. Oh,
The one that was missing was DOS, who said they were ready when Star 9 was ready, so I just decided to take a risk with that one. Again, I have forgotten. One of these days I'll remember.
DMV.
Clearly, what I need to do is queue in on the actual Pictomancer and then just swap over to the Fru gear when I'm in here. Clearly, that's the solution to this.
Yeah, you.
Yeah. Okay.
Is Das cutting in and out for anyone else?
Fred.
Oh, I accidentally unmuted when I meant to mute.
Fred. Delta Bravo spread.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh. Goodbye.
goodbye.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm fine.
Yeah, so it would rather help if I can count to 4.
What?
Or 3. I must have moved the shuriken over.
I can only count to D.
D for kick.
That's so embarrassing. It's like the most basic failure in this fucking fight.
I don't even count. I'm a feeling gamer. If it looks right, it's probably right.
I was gonna say,
I
do you
got a
feel your
feeling.
screen?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, touch the screen. Oh yeah, this seems about right.
It's a touch screen.
It's for touching.
Braille gamer.
Now introducing tactility into Final Fantasy XIV.
Rating on an iPad.
ERP will never be the same again.
Oh god, no.
Tack. Oh, not Stealth Bravo stack.
See, I just go by vibe. I don't even look.
Bread.
For legal reasons, that was a joke.
Blue safe.
Note, not a flying toy.
Red. Red. Blue. Red.
I may be a little further forward.
Out. 3 mid.
I saw that
coming.
coming.
Oh, that's something. Okay.
It's like putting a leash on your dog. Be like, no, no.
Was that Sanai?
Yep.
Yeah.
It.
Yeah,
There's AAK. I think we'll
relatable.
give it another couple pulls, and if it seems like it's just gonna be a more of a shit show, then we can probably call it a bit early.
Honestly,
I
honestly,
believe in another CT pool. Pairs.
pairs. That's not supposed. That's not when I'm supposed to use that. Back.
A lot of limit break noises.
We love limit break noise.
2-4 stack.
Farm it limit bricks.
Yeah, sometimes I throw unneeded heals on invulning Dark Knight.
There's
Pairs. Blue safe.
I watched the gun level soul strat for fucking Uwu, and Jesus fucking Christ.
We need somebody south with us.
Hey,
Never mind.
No, we don't,
I'm
no, we
dumb,
don't,
I'm
no, we
dumb,
don't, no, we
I'm
don't.
dumb, I'm dumb. I just couldn't see the fourth person for whatever reason.
I accidentally reprisal out of.
Yeah,
There will be too much reprisal.
there'll be no reprisal for a second.
Blue.
Fun.
Blue. Red. Blue. Blue.
No, it's not.
It's red.
Oh. Sorry. Oh.
There'll
I
be
get a
no
little bit concerned when the person calling out the tenor colors doesn't even know what the tenor colors are.
I mean, listen, shot calling is a heroic job. I will never doubt anyone for that.
Very
I
classic.
thought you were
call-
just getting your last cast, so I was just.
Hold on. Cancel that. I couldn't tap back in screen fast enough to regain control of my character.
Oh, you got fucking shoved it out by something.
Yeah, Task Manager was being shitty. It's like I tell it to stop delivery optimization, and then like 20 seconds later it starts back up again.
Wahoo.
Wait
20
for the
seconds
dance.
And as I'm frantically trying to click back in screen, I keep accidentally hitting the maximize button on Task Manager instead,
Alright,
like
I'm ready.
twice in a row. So I was just like, oh my effing god, I cannot click on anything right today.
Alright, am I good to count up?
Yeah.
We're having a day.
To be fair, it's not literal patch day, but it's still, patch day rating, and we had a bit of time off.
That happens every week, though. Bread. One 3 spread. Spread.
Please do not shit yourself, Sano.
Red safe. Overlay is gonna be disabled for a little bit. Well, because I need the visual. At least for looking back on VOD.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Nope.
Oh.
We had damage downs.
Oh,
Oh.
so we do, yeah.
We just
Do
call
we
it there,
just
then?
want to call it? I think
today's a day.
because we're just getting like a lot of interruptions right now, and I'm worried it's going to take us a little bit of time to sort of lock back in. So we'll call it a little early.
Okay. That's... yeah.
Are you guys going tomorrow so that way I can actually be mentally prepared to the raid?
Could be Thursday, Friday, yeah.
Okay,
But yeah,
okay.
should be Thursday, Friday, and then
Are we changing schedule up since the limiter with Ares 3 is not here now?
we can talk about that over the weekend, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
If
Also,
people are around,
UK Clocks will be going forward an hour on Sunday, so we'll be back to our usual time.
yeah, for you and me, yeah. For the Americans, nothing has changed. Oh, and Red. Actually, no, sorry.
Yeah, red too.
Forget that Red is in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
so next week, yeah, we will. We won't be relying on Sinner for the first hour again, so it will be mostly back to normal. But yeah, we can rediscuss the schedule again. My gut says that we just try to add another day, but we'll see how that. Yeah, we'll see how that goes over. I know that like throwing another 3 hours on top of this, like it would be good in terms of like getting more prog done, but it's also another 3 hours of FRU, and I understand that like people are feeling kind of rough with the fight already, so we can discuss that over the weekend.
Okay.
I am good with whatever. I am just vibing.
Actually, no, we might be relying on Sinner next week as well, unless Sinner is also doing week 1 Savage Frog.
I think Senna. My understanding is Senna is based on a mutual server that we're in.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's that might be American time, so maybe he's free European time. I don't know.
I
mean-
will poke him and find out. Yeah,
Do you know the time that it starts?
but I can just ask him.
I can look in his Discord or desk and ask him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
you,
just
you guys,
ask him.
you guys figure. I was gonna say I
Yeah,
could
yeah,
probably
yeah.
just do a quick conversion, but yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah. Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow then.
Yep.
Okay, see ya.